Halo guys, update nih kita hari ini. Ini banyak kali festive season. Marcel Desialy sampai kali nih guys. Patrick Vieira, Cafu, terus dapat hadiah. Ini sih daily game terlebih dahulu. Mission festive season. Gimana caranya? Winter event AI PVP. Banyak kali guys rewardnya guys. Wes gila. Gila nih. Clocks. Udah banyak kali. Grup event Arsenal. Ngeri-ngeri kali guys. Coba mission. Turnamen. Misi Arsenal ya. Arsenal versus Arsenal kan ya. Poin 50. Nah, defense. Apa ya event? Chance deal. Chance deal lagi. Gacor guys. eFootball paling. Oh, gak ada perubahan ya guys ya. Coba kita cek. Masih Linton. Players. Artem Dovbik. Item. Biasa aja. Tipis. Position token. Patrick Vieira. Beliin ini guys. Lagi ya guys ya, kita cek-cek dulu guys. Terus nge-lag kali. Kontrak. Packs. Kita cek packs guys. Siapa guys? Arsenal FC. Wih, long ball counter guys. Prolific winger, orkestrator. Acceleration sama set piece-nya nambah guys. CMF, orkestrator, LMF, RWF. Odegaard, Marino, box to box. Wih, Bukayo Saka. Madueke. Oh, Madueke sama Saka guys. Allegri, spesialis voucher. Kita coba cek. Hmm, 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 hmm. Plus Konde, Van Dijk, Martinelli, White, Rapinya, Rodrigo, Ekitike. Ekitike udah punya guys. Dia heading ya. Ini mesti dapat salah satu dari 7 ini kan. Inzaghi, Masaro, Khan, Ferrer. Pendek kali. Fabio Alonso, Zanetti, Stefano Fiore, Inzaghi, Masaro, Khan. Pendek-pendek guys, nggak ada yang 180 ya. Entah itu tengah atau striker. Kita coba guys, kita coba lihat siapa. Apa dapat Xabi Alonso atau dapat yang lain bebas. Bismillah. 300 ya, harusnya 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ini lebih murah nih. Dapat siapa nih? Ayo. Nggak terkenal. Kita jual. Oh, Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Saya akan isi dulu nih guys. Unlimited. Playing one match for a win. Jangan lupa like and subscribe ya guys ya. Lama kali. lama kali guys. Mas dapat lama sekali. Let's go. Kayaknya lawan top global guys. Feelingnya ya. Barusan 8 itu. Desialy. Wih, Maldini, Ferdinand, Van Dijk, Thuram. Defense-nya tinggi-tinggi banget guys, padat banget. Waduh, si Martineznya lagi healing guys. Kanan. Titik. Kita marking salah satu playernya. Neymar yang nge-marking striker kayaknya. Bellingham guys. Bellingham guys, kita marking guys.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament.
Great chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, super ball! And a chance!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Dembele. Dembele, bullish header! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bellingham. Roberto Baggio. Looking to be a menace in the final third. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cannavaro. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bellingham. Inter Milan, looking to pass their way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram receives it in a good position here. And it's Baggio. Platini. So what can they make of this? That's a cute ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roberto Baggio. Iniesta has created one goal already. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision. Played in deep. And that has been cleared. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Inter Milan have a free kick. Iniesta. Ekitike. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's in on goal! Luis Suarez! Might be danger here. And this is Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Maldini gets it clear. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Xavi Simons. Lovely ball and a real chance, and the shot! Platini. AC Milan could counter here. That's good vision. That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maldini. And it's Baggio. And it's Iniesta. And this is Dembele. Iniesta. Played out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Inter Milan kick off the second half. Inter Milan finding their passes. Has not gone well. And it's Luis Suarez! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Yaya Toure. Now Roberto Baggio. And here's Suarez. And this is Dembele. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. And here's Suarez. Bellingham. Iniesta. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gets a good foot in there. Xavi Simons. Cannavaro. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Simons. And here's Platini. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well played. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And this is Dembele. And here's Suarez. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
Aduh, salah.
Iniesta. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Dembele is onto this. Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goes for a shot!
Alah, jelek banget ya.
Goal! Inter!
Alah,
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Baggio. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Hullet.
Look, they're prepared to be
Hey.
quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Gets into some space. And
Aduh.
that is expertly dealt with. Well, that pass isn't the best. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Back into the middle. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Shoots!
Astagfirullah.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Astagfirullah.
Yes!
Astagfirullah.
They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Now here's a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Apa nih guys?
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Iniesta. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, it's Dembele. Plays a sharp little ball here. So that's it. It's all over. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many...
Tadi lu buang. Enggak buang. Kapan-kapan. Ya. I'm one for win again. Tuh, match pertama udah lawan top global, guys. Untung menang ya. Jadi muter-muter. Ngelag, guys. Wifi-nya rada-rada, guys. Lama kali ini. Wifi-nya ngelag. Wifi-nya ngelag. Yuk guys, jangan lupa subscribe guys. Wah, ini lawan top global lagi. Rossoneri 3242. Rata-rata 3200 lebih guys, squadnya guys. Aduh, enggak. Maldini. Ini sayang banget. Buset, Messi. Aduh, salah formasi guys. Mana? Mana? Aduh. Ih, bagus sekali. Satu ribu kan? Aduh. Lagi ada acara apa? Beresi, speednya udah. Oke, dengar lu. Oh, kata-katanya sekali. Oke guys, let's go guys. Ronaldo. I have no Ronaldo, bro. I am free player, bro.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance here to counter. Opts for safety. Cruyff. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. And it's Michel Platini. Looking for the run. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Seedorf. Puskas. And it's Seedorf. Puskas. Some really good ball movement. Baresi goes direct. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cannavaro for Van Belten. Pierre. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Messi! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt.
Shot, surely!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ekitike actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar, good strong midfield running here.
Oh, that was vital.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cruyff. Milan deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do...
Real chance! Nicely aimed pass.
That, Peter...
He's tried one!
Good
try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And no surprise, that's a booking. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Puskas can so cleverly bypass the press. Xavi Simons. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Bullet. Seedorf. Puskas. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's tidy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, they could be caught out here. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bullet. And it's Cannavaro. No way through there. Now it's Ribery.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Cannavaro. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Platini. Nice interception, well timed.
Bullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
And Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cannavaro. Time and again they are repelled. Seedorf. Neymar. Ribery. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Seedorf. Ribery. Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
That has ended up in no man's land. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them.
Shevchenko! It's hit the crossbar! And the counter is on now then. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this. And this is Shevchenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Platini. Cruyff chasing after it. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Platini.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, this looks sharp. Puskás. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Platini. That's good running with the ball. Well seen. Coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best
Yeah,
ball.
nice.
And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Yeah.
Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Puskás. Well, played right into his path. Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 20.
Gue nggak dulu gue kita nggak tahu dapat siapa. Karena akhir tahun dapat siapa nggak tahu juga. Kita cek akhir tahun ini di akhir tahun. Sudah akhir tahun.
It's their second corner of the game. Now here's the delivery. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Maldini. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Looking for options for movement. That's really well cleared.
Ci sarà un
And it's
minuto di
Bale.
recupero.
Gets a good foot in there. Platini. Now it's Gullit. Very nicely done. Cross to the back post. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Hazard.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And that should get the job done.
Yeah.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge.
Kita cari lawan lagi. Lawannya top global pasti guys. 876 guys. Tidak, Hoki 1-0 dari Messi. Kok sama? Rio sampai divisi berapa bang? Sekarang lagi divisi 2 bang. Bentar lagi divisi 1. Cuma malam ini enggak. Terus rank dulu. Ngelesain event dulu, buang. Udah siap aja dia. Kita main rame-rame. Apa nih? Kita marking. Aduh. Mana kita punya sih? Sebenarnya oke guys. Double strike. Oke. Apa? Apa? Ya. Beli apa? Apa? Udah sampai kan?
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Masih Mas? Udah nih.
Well, we're on the way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the kind of...
And Hullet! Moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cannavaro flashes it across. Baresi with the clearance. Could move up a gear here. And it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Platini. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming delivery.
Clearance.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. Rijkaard. Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Rice. And it's Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fantastic from Platini! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rice. Odo. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance, corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. And it's Rice. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! Shot a goal! And this is Messi. Look at the space here. Ekitike. Platini puts his foot on the gas. Milan are looking to break at pace. Nuno Mendes. Rice. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most convincing of passes. Bale. Great vision. And instinct. Oh, what a climb! They want to be quick to recover this. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short. Messi. And it's Mendes. Shapes to shoot! Milan are looking to go forward now. And that could set him on his way. Platini could try cutting inside here. Cross needs to be right there! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Xavi Simons, and he's on his way!
That's good play from him.
Simons. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Pullet taking charge of the dead ball. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Yeah.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And this could be the final action of the first half. Rice. There's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we're off again. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Platini. That's a little off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Waduh.
Odo gets a foot in here. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to cross.
That might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Simons. Neymar, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Neymar. Rooney. Milan are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Reinders. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's in on goal. And that is masterful defending.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Platini! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh no, what has happened here? Neymar. Now Mbappe. And this is Rooney. And the shot! They've scored! And they are right back within touch! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Bale. That looks a cracking ball. Messi, now there's a fine ball. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's made. Goes for a shot! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Hit into the middle. Couldn't squeeze it through. Palmer. And here's Rooney. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 20.
Jadi dari itu yang lain juga tadi 32 juga.
Just 5 minutes left. Haaland goes back, and it's Palmer. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played into space. Ball looks a good one, and he's managed to get rid.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
Bale.
di recupero.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That is good pressure, just great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Ya, para-para gitu.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's come loose. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Numero 7.
Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? It's Bale! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Bale fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Palmer. De Bruyne. Now it's Platini. He shifted it to the flank, and he decides to cross it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Another chance from a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Reinders, who's set up one goal so far. That's a good run down the left. And here's Haaland. And it's Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Knocks it into space. Palmer in acres of space out wide. Neuer claims it without any fuss. And here's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Palmer. Now it's Haaland.
kurang kencang.
No, that was never going to make it. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Lascia il
Is there
campo
to
per
be
il
drama in these
numero
final
9.
15 minutes?
Hazard.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now it's Haaland. And he's onside. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bale. Played out wide. Koundé's... He gets big! In he goes again! Oh, what about that? Late in the day! This could well be it!
Gol per il Paris Saint-Germain.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Numero 3. Viene sostituito con il
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Tries to pass it through. Foot in. Palmer. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Yamal. Koundé's cross. Maldini getting this one clear. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's quick to snatch it back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.
Kena comeback Rooney. Kok kalah 9 ya? Tuh, 2 kali kena comeback terus, guys. Terlalu ngeremehin musuh, ya. Lawan rating 2000. Lawan 10 bang. Munchen RW. Coba siapa nih? Kita. Benzema. Udah mulai, udah termasuk mulai. Kamu sudah sholat? Sudah? Ini di bawah nggak bagus banget. Ganti ya.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive
Hello,
nerves. The
everybody,
prospects
and
are so
welcome to
great,
today's
the
match.
potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. It's a promising position. Tries to play it through. Chance here to counter. Now it's Platini. He's got away. Platini puts the ball in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's well positioned here. And this is Hazard, chance to deliver.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Baresi. And it's made its way to him. Gets into some space. He gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Little pass back. And it's Neymar. And this is Hullet. Platini. He's being urged to shoot. Diving header! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job, he trusted his instincts.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list.
Big header! Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Cross in. Here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Xavi Simons quietly revving up. So what can they make of this? Now it's Hullet. And here's Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is one way to stop him. And there's green grass ahead of him. And a big chance! One-on-one, shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It looked as... And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me.
Dapat chance lagi. Jangan selebrasi, oke, oke. Ini kan. Aduh, tapi Simonnya gacor kayak kalah nih kemarin. Guys, keren. Sapi Van Basten yang gacor guys. Oke guys, jangan lupa untuk subscribe and comment. Karena apa? Karena itu gratis.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Son Heung-min. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Baresi.
Bullet really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Passes short and sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now there's a Son Heung-min! It's hit the upright. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's lofted through here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Atalanta trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
There's the shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Atalanta grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And this is Hullet. Delivers big header. Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's clever. It's a promising position. Now the ball in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kukçu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Kukçu. Oh, good spread. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Platini pings it, up he goes! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell, they are flying! Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And now he has two. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Doesn't squeeze it through. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Son Heung-min. Ekitike. Rijkaard. And here's Son Heung... He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Atalanta with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Van Basten. Applies the finish! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save. Well, and we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Ganti guys pemainnya guys. Martin.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 6. Lascia il
Here's
campo
the
per
start of
il
the second
numero
half.
13. Verbuiten.
Foot in. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Robertson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Platini. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That is good alertness. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. Oh, it rattles the bar. Goes long and straight. Could move up a gear here. That is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Over to the left. Looking to go deep. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Hangs in a cross.
Yes.
Gets a good foot in there. It's Neymar!
Ah, kitanya digerak.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Kenapa nih guys?
Neymar. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Iya.
Oh, well played. Kukcu. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too.
Look, they're prepared to be
Oh, yeah.
quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Can he get it through?
Wih.
He's found a way through.
Bisa.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot!
Bisa.
Relentless! Just relentless!
Keren
And
sih.
they are pulling clear here.
Keren.
You
Iya.
give him, and that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.
Bang, kok menang lawan top global, Bang? Ayo, kenapa? Selesai guys, intinya guys. Yo. Aduh. Coba tim. Ntar. Wih, siapa nih kok nggak ada nih? Tim kerasukan ini guys. Kerasukan ball position guys.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Hullet. Pressure coming in from all directions. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Hullet, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer. Plays the return pass. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Mario Martin. And he's forced to go back. Now he's off and running. Rice. And it's Michel Platini. To Granit Xhaka. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Cannavaro. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And it's Michel Platini. Baresi. And it's Marquinhos. For Granit Xhaka. Now, can they get him away? And it's Rice. And it's made its way to him. Platini will not want to lose out. It's Xhaka! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kiko Femenia. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gullit. Platini is always looking to break lines. Palmer. And it's Cannavaro. Baresi. Granit Xhaka. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. Gullit. Decent chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Ha segnato al 37esimo minuto, numero 22.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Passing nice and neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Diego Rico promptly onto that, and that is that. Getafe have it back and can go again. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Gullit. Milan looking to pass their way through. And this is Lewandowski! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Kiko Femenia. Palmer. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start.
Great chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Pull it. And it's Palmer. Oh, good ball! Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Palmer. He's on it, can he get away? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
A heavy challenge. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Cannavaro. Almost an hour gone. To Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi, the man synonymous with solidity. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bullet looking understandably energised after his goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bullet, and it's Palmer. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Platini. Kiko Femenia. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Marquinhos. Nicely spread. Played out to the right. Great vision. Diego Rico did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control. Danger averted for now, and they win it back again. And that's put paid to a promising move. Milan are coasting towards victory. Maldini. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's Maldini. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Granit Xhaka. For De Bruyne. And it's Rice. And the pass is intercepted. 2 minutes to be added on. Kiko Femenia.
Hey.
Diego Rico. That has been slung wide. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.
Kartal, say hey.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his...
Platini! Pedri. Balde. All played for Rashford. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Palmer. Cannavaro. Tries to pass it through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. He's played it back. He's going for goal! Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's played into the middle.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Eric Garcia. He shifted it to the flank. Rashford. That is lovely. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Platini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Palmer. Rice. Balde.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Maldini. Cannavaro. And it's Xhaka. Maldini. Now it's Platini. Kubasi. And Yamal. Eric Garcia. And it's Rashford. Granit Xhaka. 15 minutes till half-time. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal.
He's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Gullit. He's a sharp little ball. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's made its way to him. Rash chance! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Nice control. He's found a way through. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's picked it up out wide, showing good feet. Balde. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far. Probing pass. That ball looks a good one. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Oh, nice touch. And it's Gullit. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's run loose here. Brilliantly cut out. Balde. Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres. Palmer. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Rice. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rafinha. And it's Koundé. Yamal. Can he get away here? Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eric Garcia. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's Hullet. And it's Michel Platini. Pedri. Maldini. And he's forced to go back. Platini is the team's great visionary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Eric Garcia. And it's Koundé. And Koundé. Now this could be a chance. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Great chance! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 20.
Pinches it off him. 75 minutes played. And this is Lewandowski. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cannavaro. Granit Xhaka. Opts for safety. And it's Palmer. Platini. This might spell danger.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yamal. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 24 serán sustituidos por el
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Balde. And it's Casado. He's looking wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Platini. Is there any support? Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Fermin. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, nice touch. Looking to go deep. Cleared away. Marquinhos. João Neves. And it's Rice. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Platini! Oh, that was no routine save.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
And that's put paid to a promising move. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicely weighted ball. Gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's nice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Hangs in a cross. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Rice. And here's Lewandowski.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
It's a promising position. And he lines up a cross. Szoboszlai for Rice. Ekitike, he's tried one! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets! And Milan have the lead! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. João Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. João Neves. And it's made its way to him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Aken. The ball's gone astray. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pinches it off him. And he's forced to go back. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now he's off and running. Van Aken. This looks promising. Van Aken. Platini.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Cannavaro. Now Saliba. Cannavaro. João Neves. Milan finding their passes. Cannavaro. And here's Lewandowski. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter.
Chance, surely! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Sumpahh. Platini is the team's great visionary. And it's Cannavaro. And it's Michel Platini. Van Aken proves too strong. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cleared without hesitation. Fired deep towards the back post. Back in once more. No, that's not going to find its target. The ball goes in. Keeper's dealt with that. Real chance! Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Aken really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Marquinhos. Saliba. Here's Cannavaro. Szoboszlai. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Oh, super ball. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, what can they make of this?
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Goes looking wide. Van Aken. Shifted it to the flank. That's tidy. And he's there to belt it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. João Neves. Camavinga. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to pass it through.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camavinga. And it's Szoboszlai. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Marquinhos. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Aken receives it in a good position here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That has been cut short. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There's a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And what a climax we have here! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Terrific header! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Rice. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's been shifted off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Ekitike just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to...
Shapes to shoot! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, this looks sharp. João Neves. Camavinga becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Hoisted in, and it's hoisted clear. And here's the chance to counter. Ekitike. Now it's Platini. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to find the net. Cannavaro.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Livramento. Elanga. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Saliba getting this one clear. Paul cuts it out. Now it's Gordon. Soboslai was in no mood for any of that. Gordon! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Plays it across. Played back in. Saliba clears it away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And they've got rid. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rice. And it's Neves. 30 minutes gone. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Paul cuts out the pass. Byrne. Bruno Guimaraes. Nicely spread. To Elanga. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Livramento. Elanga. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
And a chance! Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Just eases him off the ball. Cannavaro. And Marquinhos. Saliba. And it's Cannavaro. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rice. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Camavinga with the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out of play for a throw. João Neves. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. João Neves. Played in. Byrne tries to clear. There's the shot! It's a pretty loose pass. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Immediately. Everyone, please welcome our players.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Cannavaro receives it in a wide position. João Neves. Hall. Shifted it to the flank. Miley. And it's Tonali. Elanga. And it's Livramento. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Livramento made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Szoboszlai. Now João Neves. Now this could be a cheese. Gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. The breakthrough arrives at last.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Platini is always looking to break lines. Now it's Neves. Cannavaro. Aims beyond the defence. There's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Guimarães. Livramento. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rice. João Neves. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. Camavinga gets into a good position. Firmly met. That's a throw. Oh, that's neat. And it's played in here. Miley. Gordon. And it's Hall. Byrne. And Thiaw. Livramento. Elanga. And it's Livramento. Rice. Platini. He is through here. Miley. Now it's Gordon. Has a look and plays it forward. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gordon picks it up out wide.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Szoboszlai. Nicely aimed pass. And it's made its way to him. Well, that's well seen too. Knocks it out wide. And that's not going to reach. The referee has given a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20. Number 67.
Cleared away.
Coming on the field. Number 2. Trippier.
And now
Number
a sudden
9,
chance to counter.
Whistle. Number 7.
rises!
Jolinton.
And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
He's on it. Can he get away? 5 minutes left on the clock. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Gordon. Gets his head on it! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Saliba. Szoboszlai. Rice.
There will be 1
Ekitike.
minute added time.
And he was quick to react. Livramento. Now Byrne. And that is as far as it goes. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ekitike taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you...
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Pedri. Now up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ruben Neves. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Kukcu. Ekitike. Eric Garcia did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's in a great position here. And he skips past his man. Rashford.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's well... Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ruben Neves. That's a good run down the left. And it's Ruben Neves. Pull it. That's Ruben Neves. Pull it. Eric Garcia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ferran Torres. Ekitike looking to be a menace in the final third. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Ferran Torres. That has been slung wide. Rashford puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pull it. Oh, it's come loose. Rice. Kukçu running with the ball. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafinha. Gullit wins the duel this time.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ruben Neves. Yamal. Martin. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Great skill, that's nice.
That was lovely, that.
Pull it. And the first half is done. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please welcome the two sides.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan really
Tries a shot!
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rice. Now Saliba. Cannavaro. Kukçu. And it's Rice. Cannavaro looking to get on the end of this. Kukçu. Now it's Kukçu. And he's onside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Balde. And it's Rashford. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Balde puts a cross in. That has been knocked clear. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ekitike. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal picks it up out wide. Saka. Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's got away with one there. Defending of the desperate variety. That's the throw. Saka. Kokchu. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rashford. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kokchu. Kokchu goes steaming forward. Hullet. Pedri. Rafinha. And it's Martin. And Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Yamal. Ferran Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. So that's got things underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pedri. Goes looking wide. Pedri. Rafinha. Little pass back. Not a big chance! Hullet. Ekitike. Eric Garcia. Spread out to the left. Rice. And it's Cannavaro. Baresi. To Ruben Neves. Cannavaro. And it's Ruben Neves for Rice. Saka. Hullet. Ekitike. Now the ball's gone astray. And here's Levin. Chance for a shot! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 11 minutes is number 14, Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That pass has been well intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a promising position. Eric Garcia. For Ferran Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pressing high and with purpose. Balde. And it's Pedri. And it's Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Balde could try cutting inside here. Rice. Spread it left. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Ekitike! He's missed, but not by that far. Rafinha. Rashford. Eric Garcia. And it's Balde. It's Pedri. Out to the right. Yamal. And Rafinha. Eric Garcia. Kukçu. And it's Ruben Neves. Rice. Ekitike. Now it's Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. Balde couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And this is Lewandowski. Pedri. And it's Balde. For Rashford. And it's Pedri. Eric Garcia. And it's Martin. Oh, good spread. And Yamal. Ruben Neves. Kukçu. Ekitike. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Rafinha. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. But that has not gone well. Pedri. Eric Garcia. And Rafinha. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Yamal. Shoots! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rice. Now it's Lewandowski. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shifted it to the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Ekitike. Nicely spread. Kukçu. It'll be a throw-in. And it's played in. And he's there to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona finding their passes. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Baresi. Ruben Neves. Gullit. And that's been intercepted. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Crosses it, he gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Baresi. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And this is Lewandowski. Gullit is in a really good position out wide. Rafinha, and he's forced to go back. Martin. And it's Rashford. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eric Garcia. And here's Ferran Torres. That's a good ball out wide.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ferran Torres. Pedri. Rashford. And it's Pedri. And that's going right the way across. Can he get away here? Tries to play it through. And it's crossed into the middle. Lewandowski, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Kupchu. Ruben Neves. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Pedri. Eric Garcia. And Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Pedri. And it's Rashford. And Rafinha. Tries to pass it through. Great ball. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for the run. And he's straight offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Lewandowski getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Just eases him off the ball. Eric Garcia. That's a throw. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Out to the left it goes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Throw in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
No outsmarting him this time. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Ups for safety.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Dani Olmo. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. This could be their final throw of the dice. And it's been taken short. Now here's the delivery.
Has been indicated.
It's a goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ekitike, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish
I'm
you a
afraid
very
to tell
good
you
evening.
that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.